Hi everyone, I'm Lulu, the RC chick from Toucan Hobby, and I am so excited today to show you guys this Toucan Hobby customized tractor truck and trailer that has so many special things that you guys need to know about, because we have some awesome upgrades that we did on this one, as well as this amazing green paint job that's on here. So let's get into all the features and details of these amazing models right now. So right over here on my left hand side, we have this Scania 770S customized model with a lot of lights that you guys definitely have to see. It is an 8x8 tractor truck, and there's a lot of features that I'll introduce to you. And over here on my right side, we have the Toucan Hobby customized trailer, 3-axle trailer with a lift axle that we have on here. We do have some upgrades that have been made by request on this one as well that I'm so excited for you guys to see. So this customer really loves his set, and I'm so happy to show you guys what we have going on with these. Now let's get into the features of the cabin that we have here. This is the MD cabin for the Scania 770S. So we have a lot of lights that we have over here. So we've got a lot of grill lights, as you can see over here, and our headlights. We do have more lights here, and of course this part is removable with magnetic contacts for the electricity to have the lights working. Which in the previous model of this one that we had, we did have a front bumper, but that was requested to not have the front bumper on this one. Now on the top, we do have the sun visor with sun visor lights over here, and of course we do have our standard awesome lights right here over the roof, just under, and on the roof we do have our spotlights. These two lights were also requested and added as extra on the top over here. We do have simulation air horns, the simulation AC, and this was another added feature by the customer. So this is a bar light that I'll show you guys how it looks. Now let's take a look at the side details of our cabin. So over here we do see that the color is painted completely in this awesome Kawasaki green, as our customer actually calls it, which is a very beautiful color. Look at this amazing paint job. You guys, we do have to take this entire thing apart before we actually paint it so that it comes out super clean, which here at Toucan Hobby we're really good at. And of course, we do have our openable doors on this one. Check this out. So the inside has also been painted in this amazing green color. We do have our front dashboard over here with the steering wheel as well painted. Do you know how hard it is to paint these tiny little parts, and we still made it possible? Just look at how clean that looks. Also, we did paint the seats. They look absolutely amazing on this. Just look at that. And of course, let's not forget, we do have our little Michelin man right over there. So that also lights up on this model, and on the inside as well. Over there in the back, you do see we do have extra green details on the paint, which actually makes this model super special. We really put in a lot of work to get this one to look this amazing. And obviously over here for the door as well, we do have this part customized in this amazing green color as well. Normally we never paint this, so this is an extra added piece of detail that we do have here. And of course it's held together by these nice little metal screws over here, which is just amazing. I really love the customization that was done on this truck. And for the steps, we managed to keep these steps black, while the actual cabin itself still remains in this amazing green color, which just makes it look that much more seamless and amazing. Now let's get down to the tires. So we have it customized with the hub being this green and black color. So all this has been painted, both of them together. This is going to be part of the scale club chassis. So we do have metal wheel hubs that have been painted. Now coming over to the back over here, we do have, of course, our other tires as well. Wheel hubs painted green and black. Now let's take a look at what's behind our awesome tractor truck. So right here, you can see the Scania logo embedded into the cabin. Now coming over to the back over here, these are full metal tanks. So these are simulation decorative parts. And of course, we do have spotlights on the back as well over here. Now over here, just under our awesome spotlights that we do have these two full metal equipment boxes. So you can actually lock them and unlock them just like so. So that is unlocked and you can open it and then close it up and lock it the other direction. and now you will not be able to open it, which is a really cool detail that I think is super amazing. So we do have more tanks over here as well as down here, more decorative tanks, and of course we do have right here simulation air brakes, which we do come with these air, I'd say air maybe pipes that you can connect right here to connect as well to your trailer. They are decorative, they do not work, but the trailer that we have on this one does actually have brakes, which I'm so excited to show you guys. Now coming over here, we do have this awesome metal plate as well as these two spotlights on this side, which will look absolutely amazing once we turn everything on. There are lights as well actually on the sides that have been installed over here that I will turn on, and then you guys will see how amazing this actually is. So on this metal plate right over here, it may just look like that, but it does house a ladder. So first you do have to lift this part up. It's kind of a little bit hard, always tricky for me. And once you unlock that, you can pull out the ladder. So this is a full metal part, which is quite impressive, I would say. Very nice detailed design on this. And then just push it back in once you're done. Pull this out and lock it. Now coming over on the top over here, we do have our fully metal chassis that you can see, our Scale Club chassis that was not painted. However, our fifth wheel over here was painted as requested in green. Not only the top, but actually on the bottom as well over there, you can see that it was painted. So the details have really been thought out. And of course, you can easily just get it to open like that, put in your trailer, and it locks up. Another great thing is you can actually adjust this. So all you have to do is pull this and then adjust whichever position you'd like it to be. Just like that, which is a really great feature. Now on the sides, we do have our full green fenders with these stripes. The black stripes were kept this way. So these are going to be plastic fenders. However, they do look absolutely amazing. But these parts in the middle are going to be metal. Now over here in the rear, so we do have something special going on as well. In our original truck that was modeled for this one, it had a whole different part of the chassis over here, but it was replaced with this entire different part to accommodate the two new spotlights that were never there before, as well as this awesome hook. So this hook has a mechanism where you can pull this up and then insert whatever you have to and then just lock it down just like that. Super nice and super all metal, which is absolutely amazing. I do love this extra detail that we do have over here. And now on the other side of our trailer tractor over here, we do have this little box. So it is a full metal box. This part has been painted, but the box itself remains this silver metal color. Now on the inside, we do have a light board installed, and we can see so many wires because we have a lot of lighting on this one. So pretty easy. Now finally, here is our Toucan Hobby customized 3-axle trailer. So now let's jump into the details of this one. So I've already done a video about it, but here we're gonna do it again. So of course, first things first, full metal trailer that can be turned into a flatbed trailer. If you're strong enough to open these, because I am so weak. And this actually hit my fingers a little bit, but this is one of the most coolest features I've seen on most trailers, that you have this feature. You can turn your amazing trailer into a flatbed or back into its original position. Full metal, customized in green color, same as the tractor truck. And of course, we do have something special about the support stands on this one. So for these support stands, you can actually use your controller. So these are going to be electric driven, screw driven, and not manual like in our other one. So this is an awesome upgrade that I think you should definitely request if you want to get this trailer. Now coming up over here on the side, so we do have our, of course, 3 axles with full metal chassis that we do have over here, which is going to be our fenders, which look absolutely great, customized in this color. Awesome tires with a green wheel hub, and of course the middle was kept black because our customer really likes that combination for the tires. And over here in our little box, we are going to be housing our receiver and of course your battery. So it's going to be using a T connector, and the receiver that's over here we're using is an 8-channel receiver for this one, which I did mention before that you would need to upgrade your radio to use this with, of course, another tractor or anything so that you can use 2 receivers instead. Now over here in the rear, so we do have our rear door that can also open pretty easily, so you can oh my god, I hate opening this because they're so a little bit harder for me. I think everybody else is gonna have an easier time. So it is full metal and it does open all the way. Now we do have our rear bumper with our lights. We did install a light system on this one and I'll show you how it works. We do have some rubber mat guards under here, which is pretty good as well. So now for the chassis, okay, so this thing is heavy, it is metal, and I'm weak, okay guys? So now let's take a look at what's under the chassis over here. So all of our axles are going to not be live. They're not live axles. We do have some air suspension for these axles, and of course they do brake. So we do have it set up to brake, and this axle right over here, this is going to be a lift axle. So over here, this is the servo for the brakes, and then for this axle, you can actually lift it, but that is controlled by the remote controller, and I'm gonna show you guys how it works. And then over here, we do have our pin, which you can actually change to a different size pin or change it to this or this, so whichever you feel comfortable with. So, well, for me, of course, it's always going to be the middle that fits the best. All right, guys, now it's time to turn on our awesome tractor truck over here. So we do have our PL18 EV controller that we do have here that's set up for both the tractor and the trailer. So let's turn the tractor on first. It's going to be on top, and we do have, of course, the battery that we're using is going to be a 2S battery, but you can use a 3S battery if you want. But right here we are using the XT60 connector, but you can also notice that it's not yet turned on. And of course we've got some electrical contacts over here for the light systems on the top, and of course some magnetic that can hold everything together quite easily, which is great. So to turn on our tractor, your power switch is going to be under. So be careful because this thing is really heavy. So it's under the front tire right over there. That's our power switch. Let's press. And it is on. So once you turn on, you're going to have the rotating warning lights on the top turned on as well on the first press. All right, now let's check out the awesome light system that we have on this truck. So we have about 6 different switches just dedicated to the light system, since there's so many upgrades that we have on this one. So the first one we're going to try is down over here. So that's going to be the grill lights and the center lights that we have over here. And it does have different modes that you can switch between, which they look absolutely amazing. I couldn't even count how many. So let's leave those on. Second, we're going to try this switch on the other side. And that's going to be all the spotlights on the top, as well as this over here and on the cabin. So that is amazing. Also have different modes on this one, as well as the sun visor lights as well, once you keep switching between the modes. All right, so let's leave those on. And now we're going to try out this switch over here. So this switch is going to be very special because it controls about 2 different lights. So let's go up. First, you're going to see this one turn on for the Scania light and the little Michelin man right in the inside. And then off. If you press it up, it turns on. Press it down. You can also see that the lights in the back turn on. So this truck has lights under the fenders as well as in the back over here. I keep on trying to move this around, but it is so heavy. Oh my god. Okay, so right here in the back, we do have the lights over here as well that turn on from the same switch, since this radio has almost all the channels used up because it controls the tractor, the trailer, and another smaller loader that's in the same color. So it has a lot going on for it. So now you can actually change the modes of these lights as well. So there's plenty of modes you can switch in between. We have green lights on this one. On the previous one, they were blue. So now we have them customized in green as requested. All right, now let's check out the lights mode on the logo over here, the Scania and the Michelin Man. You can actually switch in between 3 different modes. And that's going to be the last mode. Then you can just leave it on. And of course, for the grill lights that we have over here, you can actually just easily remove this. Well, it's magnetic contacts with electrical contacts. And once you just put it back on, once everything is on, everything just turns on. It's pretty easy. And now we're going to try out this light over here since we just tried out this one. So that's going to be the 2 additional warning lights that were put on this. And of course, you can change in between multiple modes. There's quite a lot of modes you can actually use. And I do like that the lights are kind of encased, which is pretty cool. And now for this bar light over here, we do have this switch. So once you bring it down, it turns on, and push it up. You can change in between modes as well. And now finally for the headlights, that's going to be our final switch using the stick over here. So you do that, you get these 2 turned on and another light on the side over here. Oh, it's so heavy to lift every time. So this light over here also turns on. And then switch again. We do have these ones on the sides on. And finally, all the headlights have been now turned on. And of course, you can hold this like that. And then you have some marker lamps on the side turned on, as well as you see a little bit over there as well blinking. And then on the other side, you can turn that off, but we'll just leave that on because it looks great. And of course, we do have some indicator lights on this one as well. So first, let me turn this off. And then you can see on the side, that's going to be your indicator light, as well as inside over here and also on the other side. It's the same. So for the same stick over here, we also do get the spotlights. These 4 on the top, these 2 down here, as well as all the way in the back. We also have all of them turned on. So you have about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spotlights in the back, and these were the 2 that were added on. So still on the light system, so we do have this trailer over here set up to work with the tractor truck's light system. So over here, let's try the indicator lights first. So we do have it over here and over here working together at the same time. The other way, that's the steering lights. And now let's try driving forward and brake. So we have those really red, bright brake lights, and of course, we have our reversing lights, both here and over there. So that is a very cool setup that we have. So let's put this baby out of the way. So for the trailer that we have over here, it also has a light system. So we have lights here, 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 and there. Same on the other side as well. So now let's take a look at the details of the trailer as well. Now let's check out the operation of our trailer over here. So it does look funny now because of course our support stands are all the way down, which you'd need if you have it on a trailer. So this is a great upgrade that we have over here. So it's going to be this control that's going to lift it up. So you can push it all the way. And then the electric screw drive that we have over here is going to lift it all the way up. And then for the lift axle that we do have, which is this one right over here, we're going to control it using this. Just push it all the way. And it's gonna lift. So as you can see right now, it's off the ground. And that's how high it goes. So we do have our axle off the ground at this moment. And of course, we do have brakes on the tires of this trailer. All right, now let's check out the brakes on this trailer. So I do have them marked with this green tape, which of course we have to stay on theme. I had to find the green one. So let's roll them. And then press right here, and it brakes immediately. I want to do that again because it looks so cool. Brake. And then once you release it, you can see they do start rolling around a little bit. But I want to do it one more time. And then brake. That's a pretty cool feature. I love that. Now let's check out the sound system on this one. That's going to be on this stick. Press down. That is nice. And then we've got the beep. And of course, we do have volume control on this one. All you have to do is push halfway to make sure it goes down. So right now, the volume has been decreased. And then to increase it, push halfway slowly. Don't push it all the way or it just turns off. So that is going to be the loudest I think we're going to get on this one, which is pretty decent actually. Very decent sound system. And of course, when you drive, we're going to get that awesome engine sound. Look at how amazing that truck is. Definitely a very beautiful customization. Well freaking done on this one, 100%. So for our 8x8 tractor truck over here, we do have 3-speed transmission on that. So this is going to be your switch for it. So right now it's in the lowest speed. So let's turn the sound on. Turn the engine on actually. And then let's see how fast she goes on low speed. So this is going to be our low speed right now. And now medium speed. So we are picking up our speed on this one. And then finally, high speed. So yeah, she can go quite fast. That's pretty quick. And of course, we do have 2 steering axles on the front over here. So that's going to be this axle and this axle are going to be your steering axles for this one. And we do have, of course, the differential lock as well. That's going to be this switch over here. So right now, our tires are just free to move. Let's do that. None of them are moving in the same speed. So once we turn this on, oh my gosh, I hate doing this part. It's just gonna literally kick the skin right off of his fingers because it's not gonna stop. So any terrain, you know you've got it with this one. And if you're going to be loading anything heavy using the trailer, it's gonna be just fine. All right, everyone. Now that was our Toucan Hobby customized trailer and tractor truck 8x8 770S tractor truck with an MB cabin and scale C chassis, full metal, and of course our full metal in the back over here. Toucan Hobby TH-X trailer. So what do you guys think about this amazing color that has been customized, as well as all the features we have with having only one controller to connect both of them with the lights to work together at the same time? Because I did say you should get this done, and I'm so happy this has gotten done once more. So you guys should definitely reach out to me to get something similar for yourself, or even get more features, because we always want to do more. However, this is one of our best models yet. So you guys let me know if you want one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.